right, well, it's day 2, so you had the pre-day, the pre-event day, and day 1, which is yesterday, and now day 2. And you're already feeling, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, already feeling people are pretty tired after, let's say a 14-hour day. Hi, how's it going? And you're like, oh, I can't believe there's still 2 more days of this. But there's just a ton of really good sessions, and I like to say that day 1, you see people and you're like, wow, handshake, maybe a hug, and day 2, you're like, oh, you walk by, I've already said what I have to say. And day 3, that's Saturday, that's ignore. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't know why I'm here still. Just try to learn what you can and get what you can without totally collapsing. So day 2 begins. Hey.com.
LinkedIn actually invited me personally to hang out on, be a beta user for LinkedIn. And it's like, String, we love your video content, would you love to be a beta user for LinkedIn? So within the first video, it went viral.
Great panel by String Wen is her name, from Singapore. She gave a panel on LinkedIn video. I saw a panel on LinkedIn video yesterday, which was good, with Goldie Chan and others. This was even better. They both were good. Really, LinkedIn video is really a place of opportunity that other people aren't thinking about. And if you're into B2B or content marketing or building client relationships, B2B LinkedIn video, think about it.
And I think that with these shows, the journey that we took in these solutions actually delivered.
One disappointing thing for me this week is that I got special shoes that match my logo color, orange. See that? Look at those shoes. Are those not the most awesome shoes? And there are the Hey.com logo color, and not one person said, you have awesome orange shoes. I guess they're looking at my eyes. They're looking at my eyes.
We've been doing this for 11 years, and the reality of the world is around live video, around the internet in general, there's a lot of gray area, and you're constantly having to think about it, constantly having to adapt.
We've done analytical analysis of this across the platform, and the colors light sky blue, pastel colors, actually function and trigger the brain, the viewer, to think, oh, this is tween-age challenge-based content.
Just came out of seeing Matthew Patrick of the Game Theorists in his session. It's just like 10, 15 minutes, but always packed with a ton of stuff. He is one of the smartest people in the industry, and he's just a cool guy. And then I went over to see the Facebook news feed, sold out, and then also an optimization for platforms, sold out. But that's okay. There's a lot of people to interact with here in the lobby and in the lounge, and you can also go to the main room and see something on Twitter video. And I'm really looking forward to at noon, the Matt Gielen talk. Matt Gielen is the guy who reversed the YouTube algorithm, and always love seeing what Matt has to say. He's given me a preview that he says, this is all theory, not proven. So I don't know what that means with Matt. He's always talking about facts. Now he's talking about theory. This is different. This is Matt Gielen versus Matt Pat, different guy. So we'll see what he has to say.
I have this throughout my career, and everything that I've done, including the research papers and that I put out publicly.
Great session by Matt Gielen, where he talked about the 8 formats of YouTube, and it was a packed house, and you can see things are really popping here about 1 p.m. on day 2. I wonder if there's any lunch yet. I'm going to go over the creators area, the industry area, to see if there's actually food left. If not, I bring food on my own. Actually, I bring this water mug here. It looks like a coffee mug, but I just put water in it because I'm talking to so many people. I just get thirsty all day. Hey, there's a line for the lunch. It looks like they still have lunch. Just had a little lunch and talked to some really cool people. Talked to some analytics folks from Paladin and vidIQ. Then I ran into Matt Gielen from Little Monster Media and talked about his presentation a bit, asked him some questions, and interesting woman from the Washington Post who's doing YouTube. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And now, hey, and there's Carla from Tubular Labs.
Hello.
What's up? Tubular Insights.
Tubular Insights. I'm just about to go into another session. My brain's exploding. There's so much to learn.
What did you learn the last session?
What the kids are doing these days. That's what I learned. How 2017 was a terrible time for video, but it's getting better and things are changing. And
So that was Carla, the editor of Tubular Insights. She's like, hey, you caught me off guard. But yes, she just said she's seeing so many things that she wants to be in two places at once. And you just can't be two places at once. You just can't do it.
Billions of UGC videos of our brands. That means we did something. That means we created an emotion.
But as more and more people turn to Facebook to get news and other informational content, we think it's really important that the high quality stuff is what rises to the top.
Is the audience the same audience? Like, I don't know much about your company, but if you're putting up romantic comedy trailers on the same channel where you're putting up, action movies.
And some brands, like they might work with someone to negotiate the deals, and they literally just go to their favorites and not see who's actually going to be the most engaging for the specific brand.
Well, it's the end of the second day. There's a group of people getting a bite to eat, and that's sort of fun. And then there's all sorts of fun creator stuff out here for people who are enthusiastic about that thing. But we're still talking about geeky stuff here. We're talking thumbnails and all sorts of stuff. But wow, what a day. Learning a lot. Connect with people in the industry. So really fun. E.com.